I'm actually in Japan right now. I was gonna make a video so many times in this last week, but I actually, as soon as I got here, I got immediately sick. I got a temperature about 38 degrees Celsius, which I guess is, I don't even know. I got dango, one of my favorites. It's pretty commonly available in America. And more carapis. I think Max mentioned that they changed it to Calpico because of how it might sound to some people. He's probably right. I also have Kuriko, Torori Kuri. I've had this before, and it's really good. So that's why I'm going to have some more. I thought I'd try to post videos more often. What's different about Japan? Or just things I noticed while I'm here, you know, since I'm only here in Japan like a few weeks a year. One of the first things that I remembered was in Japan, when you go to a supermarket and you buy something, and you have to register, and they put it all, you know, you get those baskets, or those baskets you push around. Then you bring it to the checkout register and you check it out, and they don't bag it for you. They just give you bags and they put it back in the basket, and then you go to a bagging section to bag it yourself. That's a little bit different from the ones in the States. Also, when I'm over in Japan, I feel really, really tall. Everything is like, when you go to the supermarket, everything's like lower. So I almost have to kind of duck down to look at stuff, and there's things hanging from the ceiling. Another thing is, Japanese consumers don't take raising the price very well. So what companies do instead is, of making something more expensive, they will instead make the product smaller and keep the price the same. And that's their way of doing the price increase over in Japan. But some products have gotten to the point where they're so small that they can't make them any smaller. What Yakuruto have done, Yakuruto is a drink that's like a small little bottle like that, maybe 2 gulps max. I'm not talking to Max, by the way. They have this new product. The small bottle is like 80 yen. And then they have another slightly bigger bottle that costs more than twice as much as the regular. Well, I don't know how much it costs, but it's proportionally per milliliter. It's more in terms of ratio of yen per milliliter, and it's like Yakuruto 400 or something. It tastes the same, and so they're saying, you know, oh, it's better, so you should buy this one instead. I guess that's the only way they could raise the price, is to sell a different product. Although it's essentially the same product. I think I might go out later because it's been raining for a while, but it's not raining anymore. Maybe get some takoyaki, which translates to octopus balls, but it's not really octopus balls. It's actually really good. There's this place pretty far away from my house, but, you know, I don't really have a lot to do when I'm over here, so, you know, I'll get some. I don't really know how to describe them. You could say they're kind of pancakey, round. Anyway, you put like some kind of, almost like tonkatsu sauce, but not quite takoyaki sauce. It's the closest thing I think is tonkatsu sauce, which is kind of sweet, kind of sour. It's not like sweet and sour though, so I really don't know how to describe it. And then you put some mayonnaise and some katsuobushi. I don't really know how to describe katsuobushi either. It's flaky. It's almost like you're eating huge flakes of dandruff, maybe. No, not really. Anyway, it's really good. So we'll have some. And later on I want to also have some okonomiyaki too. And some ramen. And sushi. There's this really good ramen store near my house, you know. It's like, if you had ramen in America, most people that had ramen in America, they'll think, oh, it's just really good ramen. But it's actually completely different. I mean, you'd never imagine ramen to be like this good if you've never had good ramen before. And, you know, there's some places like in America where near where I live in San Francisco. If anyone's watching in San Francisco, there's a place called Ramen Santa in San Mateo, and they're like pretty much the best in the area. And I would say, you know, they're decent, but the place I go here, which, you know, nobody's ever going to come here and find it. But it's really good. And just, if any of you ever come to Japan, try to find a good ramen place and have some ramen. It's really good.